as nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onion nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I do not doubt to particularly say it is a sweet comedy. No more words! Away! Go! Away!
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Rivers and madmen have such seething brains. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination, all compact.
But the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured, so together, more witness of fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy, and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what mass, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is the usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call illustrate.
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
Here's a great comedy sports array. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The Battle with the Centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. This is an old device and was played when I came last from Thebes, the conqueror. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical? Tedious and brief? How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is my lord some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. Pyramus carried the kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-headed men that work in Athens here, that never labored in their minds till now with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you, for I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their attempts, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for naught can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it.
I have love not to see wretchedness or a charge, and duty and its service perishing.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
The sense they can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. Where I have come, great clerks of purpose to greet me with premeditated welcomes. Where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. You should think we come not to offend, but
speak, my lord, but to speak true.
Indeed, he had played on his prologue as a child under a quarter. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but full disorder. Who's next?
Actor, about face! Gentles will chance to wonder at this show, but wonder on for truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, you would know. This beauty's fame, this is certain. This man is lying across past that present wall, that by a wall which these lovers sunder. And through walls chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper. At the which, let no man wonder. This man also was made a dog and through his thorn presented moonshine, for it to know. By moonshine did these lovers seek no scorn. To meet at Ninus tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast was Lion Peg by name. The trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. Her mantle she did fall, which lying violent bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds this trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Dreadful blade, bloody blade for blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, carrying his mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, the lion moonshine wall and lovers twain, at large the sport what fear they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion made what many asses did. In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a cranny hole or chink, through which the fearful lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
If you desire line and hair to speak better,
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus tells you to fall. Silence.
How grim look night! A night with you so black! O night, which ever art, when day is not! O night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. That wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me that chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove, she won't go for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy soul, for thus deceiving me.
Methinks the wall, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's the enter now, and I'm the spider through the wall. You shall see you fall pat as I told you. And here she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy stones with lime and hair in them with me?
I see a voice. Now I'll let you chink, and see that I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love art thou, my love I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me to the whole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou and me too meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
mankind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may stand for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest, monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. But know that I, one Robin Starwood, am no lion's fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, for pity on my life.
A gentle beast of a good conscience.
The very best of the beast, my lord.
It is well. Let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon. He should have worn the horns on his head. This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself the man in the moon.
This is the greatest mistake of all the rest. The man you may put into the lanthorn. Helos is the man on the moon.
I am weary of this moon. Would that he would change.
It would appear by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane, yet in courtesy and all reason we must stay the time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to tell you is to say this lanthorn is the moon, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence! Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where's my love?
Well-moused lion.
So alive, bitch, and then came fearless.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truth Thisbe sight. But say, oh spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies felled! O fate, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quail.
His passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
True, my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore didst thou, lion's nature frame, for lion vow hath here deflowered, my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that looked, that life was cheered. Come, tears, confound, out sword and wound the pack of Pyramus. I, the left pack, where the heart doth hop. Thus thine eye, thus. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose that light. Move, take that flight. Now die.
The surgeon, he might yet recover.
How chance moonshine has gone before Thisbe comes back to find the lover?
She will find it by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
I hope she will be grief.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers, make moan. O sisters three, Come to me with hands as pale as milk, laden in gore, since you have shore with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Walt too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that part of their fathers. Will it please you to see an epilogue where here a Morris dance between three of our company?
And
1, 2, 3, hey! Epilogue, I pray you, no excuse, never excuse, for when all the players are dead, there leaves no one to be blamed. Let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed! 'Tis almost fairy time. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity. Sweet friends, to bed.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary task for none. Now it is that time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite, in the churchyard paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent for before, sweep the dust on the door.
Through this house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as bird from briar.
hand in hand with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will be, which by us shall blessed be. So shall all the couples three ever true in loving be. With this field you consecrate. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, so to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends your law. Else the puck a liar call. And so, good night to you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.